So when I first started playing D&D on Discord, I joined this server where they were running Pathfinder. It was the system I was most familiar with, so I thought it would be cool to try. At first, everything seemed cool, standard adventure, and fun times with my knife master 2-weapon fighting rogue. Then, the DM heard me discussing with other players on the potential my character had with certain conditions and abilities met and pick. This should have been the first red flag, as the DM decides to kill my character the very next session with a poisoned apple. I thought, man, that stinks. Well, I guess I can make my tiefling drunken monk now. That was fun too, but then came another red flag. He nerfed my flurry of blows, so I couldn't add my strength to my attack modifier because I hit too much. I'm very much for DM ruling, but when I'm only doing half the damage compared to our rogue, who he had a massive crush on by the way, with all my attacks compared to their one attack before his nerf, that's some poop. But I continued on playing because I hadn't learned that no D&D is better than bad D&D. The DM started doing some really messed up stuff to the female players at this point as well. He would knock them out, and then they would find themselves in some sort of dungeon of his homebrew god where this monster thing forcefully had their way with them, and he treated it like a joke. Now, everyone can have their own little thing, but forcing it on your players, that's a different story. He would always say sorry and take back some of it, but that still didn't change the fact that he did it all the time. Like he never changed. Eventually, I retired my monk after his wish was granted to become the world's best artisan of taste, so I decided to play a female half-orc paladin. The very next session, after she goes to sleep, she wakes up in a dragon's den, and she's pregnant and bruised from some dragon king who had his way with her and the other female members of the party. We then had to wait 2 hours for the only male player to fight and kill the dragons to save us. Now the DM's done this damsel in distress thing before, and I always voice my opposition to putting female players in these roles. And don't even get me started on the fact that he threatened to make the female in-game characters be forcefully taken advantage of if they didn't show up. Now that's messed up. I'm just glad I left. So yeah, this story is absolutely terrible. A DM threatening your character because you don't show up? That's beyond messed up. That DM really needs to be blacklisted. What do you all think?